start. He'll bring it out. It's Bailey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So TCU's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Going for it all. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Hawkeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches and some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
The Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. To the air, it's Hoover. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Horned Frogs have taken it inside the 20. To the air on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds his man. It's Patterson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Quarterback now breaking the field. Wide open downfield.
I love quarterbacks that have soft focus around them and hard focus down the field. That was an excellent pass rush by the defense, but the quarterback never got flustered. He just used his God-given talent. He was able to escape and then got his focus right back downfield to find an open wide.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not start.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period will be a second down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Dropping back, it's Hoover. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's James. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Battle. He breaks a tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff from the gun. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. And the Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback moving. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. He has the first and still on his feet. Got room at the 35. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Got it in the middle, it's Phillips. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. The Horned Frogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. You don't see that much. Complete the pass and still end up getting stuck with a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Brown wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll throw it. Plucks it out of the air. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Leaves it with the running back. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth.
And the Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brown will throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Phillips. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. And they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Iowa. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Throwing right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. With the catch, it's bounced. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hoover. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Running back searching for a hole. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How nice is it as a defense, and you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Brown wants to pass. They've got the screen set up. On the move at the 30. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking for room. It's Patterson. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Covers those pads. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Slams it ahead. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Polly.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. And the Horned Frogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air, it's Hoover. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? DBs will try to keep everything in front. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. It's complete on the right side. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
He slides that just inside the right upright. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Didn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time. We got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left up.